just a stone's throw from me, but throwing stones could never be the perfect way to start.
Rock City Network's Fast Louder coming to you from the One Movement Festival in Perth for 2010, and joining me, Mike, aka Passenger. How are you, my friend?
I'm really good, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Cool.
Now, before we get into things, have you actually done interviews naked before, or was that just something that sort of?
I've never done it, but it's always seemed like a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
With just a
like a cup.
strategic
like a
placement there.
Beer. Do you need a? Would you need a larger bottle, or is a beer can good for you to cover?
Mate, that's more than fine.
Yeah.
That's more than enough.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
That's thrown you.
Yes.
I can see you're slightly thrown by that.
No, it's all right. I'm actually just trying to picture it.
Don't.
Well, we would have done it, but it's just too cold.
It's too cold. We'd planned to do it, but you know, another time.
Another time. That's fine. Now let's have a chat about you, my friend. Very interesting Passenger's history. As I was reading, it was just not you at the start. It was you stripped it down from a larger act. Yeah.
That's right. I mean, when it started, it was a 5-piece band, and we released our first record called Wicked Man's Rest, and toured the UK and bits of Europe and a lot of the States, and it was great, man. You know, we're doing well, and then something happened where a couple of the band members had kids, and they just couldn't commit to the time we were going to be away for and stuff like that. So I ended up just going off on my own and recording an acoustic album. That was like 2 or 3 years ago, and since then I've just been traveling. I've barely been home, and I do a lot of busking. So wherever I go to a town for 3 or 4 days, do some busking, put on a show at the end of it. So I'm handing out flyers for the show when I'm busking, and it's just a great way to do it, because it's not like that touring when you just go to the venue, play the gig, straight out again. You actually get to see a town for 3 or 4 days and meet some people and hang out and kind of get a feel for it.
Yeah, it's a really interesting approach. I'm not aware of many other artists that actually do that, and I guess when you're flying solo, it's a good way to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think famously, like John Butler was busking over here in Perth for a long time. I think in this day and age, man, when everything's so digital and on the net and kind of quite unreal in a way, I think the busking is a really good sort of antidote to that. You know, people really respect the fact that there's no smoke machines, there's no, you know, screen, there's nothing there other than a guy and the guitar and songs and interaction with human beings, you know. So that's great.
Excellent. Now let's have a bit of a chat about Flight of the Crow. It's a cool album.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. And tell us a bit more about the process of that, because I guess the process would change when you're not working with other people, and it's just sort of sitting by yourself.
Well, Flight of the Crow was a really interesting record to do, because I was basically in Australia for 6 months last year, and I went around busking for 3 or 4 months, and I met all these fantastic artists, Josh Pike and Boy and Bear, who are all warming up beautifully in the room next to us, and Leor and Kate Miller-Heike and all these fantastic artists, and ended up doing a bit of writing and a few demos with them, and got to the point where it's like, well, I've made quite a bit of money from busking, and I've got all these great collaboration songs. It would be silly not just to throw the money into making a record, so that's what we did, kind of March, April last year, and I'm really glad we did it, man. I'm really proud of the album, and you know, I'm here for the next few months, just, you know, touring and promoting the record.
Yeah, excellent. Now are you at the end of a tour with Boy and Bear and about to go into your own tour now?
So yeah, we've done like 4 or 5 shows with Boy and Bear now, which have been fantastic. Like, just lovely bunch of guys, and they're getting some great crowds, as they well deserve to. And so yeah, that goes up until the end of October, and then I'm doing my own headline tour in November
4. It starts, yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So, and after that, a bit more busking. Once the tour's done, is it with a larger tour like that? Are you going to busk on that sort of stuff as well? Yeah.
I plan to, man. I mean, I think I'm still at the stage, especially in Australia, where, you know, hopefully in the major cities, I'm getting more of a crowd at the gigs and stuff, but it never hurts to go out for a couple of days, get a few new ears around the record, and, you know, sell a few CDs, get the name of the band out there. So yeah, I mean, we've built the tour around the fact that I'm going to be busking, so it's maybe a show here and then, you know, 3 or 4 days to busk and then a show in the next town and whatever. So yeah, I'll definitely be out and about. So.
Excellent. And Are you playing tonight? Any showcases at all? Or are you done? I didn't.
I'm
check
done, man. I played on Friday night up at the Belgian beer cafe and just been on the main stage here. So yeah, I'm pretty much done. It's probably a beer o'clock fairly soon. Yeah.
Well, I was just about to say that. I keep telling everyone. I think we're about to chat to Dan Salton, and then me and you, my friend, are going to the bar for a drink or 50. How's that sound?
Mate, don't say it unless you mean it.
Oh no, it's on. It is absolutely on. You ready to do it?
My friend I was just talking to said he wants to get angry and drunk.
Well, I don't want to get angry and drunk, but I'd like to get drunk.
Just to let you know that there might be an angry drunk guy and I might be mates with him.
That's okay.
It should be fine.
That's fine.
Should be fine.
What shouldn't I say to him to start him off? Because I had a chat with Kieran from the Hi-Fi the other night, one of the delegates here, and I told him I only like the format of 2020 cricket, and he's quite a passionate cricket supporter. And
brilliant.
Yeah, he turned into an angry drunk, but he's a lovely guy.
Just don't say anything about NRL being better than Aussie rules, because
Okay.
he'll hurt you.
He'll lose it?
He'll hurt you.
Okay. All right, that's fine. All right, mate. Well, let's get out of here and go have a beer, shall we?
Nice one, man. Thanks so much.
Excellent. Mike from Passenger joining us here at the One Movement Festival 2010. If you want any more information, you can go to allthews.myspace.com/passenger official.
That's right, man.
Excellent. And Flight of the Crow is flying around right now, so make sure you grab yourself a copy. And if you see him busking on the street, give him some cash, buy the album. He might buy you a beer and introduce you to an angry drunk. You never know. It's Rock City Networks here from the One Movement Festival 2010.
I would stop this boat from sinking, but darling, you are like the stars. I know I can't reach that far. I just don't know what you're thinking.